Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Life with Kiko. Today's video is going to be about my journey of going no sugar, no carb. Hopefully I could get through this naturally. This would be the second time that I tried to create this video because I was having trouble uploading it. So let's get through this and let me tell you my results, tell you how it was during the beginning of this journey, the before this journey, and then after this journey. I don't want to consider this choice a diet, but it's a lifestyle change. So I'm gonna call it a lifestyle change. So before, I was feeling sluggish, I was feeling heavy, I was feeling, groggy, sleepy, tired, just everything that you don't want to feel when you need to get things done. So it was hard for me to get up. It was hard for me to get up in the morning, hard for me to go to sleep at night, and throughout the day, in the middle of the day, I would feel very sleepy, so sleepy that I would want to take a nap or stop working and doing anything. I felt unmotivated. I kind of felt a little depressed because I knew I wasn't where I wanted to be at the moment. I felt just like uncomfortable in my own skin, uncomfortable in my clothes, uncomfortable in everything. So I needed to make a change. One day I woke up and I was like, let me let go of things that I have the most trouble letting go. So the things that I had most trouble letting go was carbs and sugar. So I decided to cut out all carbs, every added sugar. And when I mean all added sugar, I mean even fruits, even scientific type of sugars like aspartame, and any fake sugars, any stevia, any monk fruit. I'm not ingesting that. I'm not taking that in because I was addicted to sweetness. When I would eat things, I would just eat. I couldn't just say it 2 times because the amount of times I was eating and this sweet stuff and these carbs, it was like overkill. Very overkill. And then when it comes to carbs, I'm not eating any bread, any pastas, and no starchy vegetables, no potatoes, no yams, no nothing. So this is the lifestyle choice that I made so that I can get back on track and be my best self. I wouldn't even cook most of the time. I would just go out and eat fast food, eat whatever I thought was good for the moment, whatever I was craving for the moment. I would go out and get it, no matter if I had the money or not. I would use my credit card just to get what I wanted because I was so addicted to the starch, to the crunchiness, to the crispiness of the chicken, to the saltiness of the chips, the taste, the sweetness. And when you're in that cycle, it's like when you have something sweet, you have to get something that is salty with it. You know what I'm saying? It's not just one thing. You gotta get both. So I was just going in on all these bad foods, barely eating vegetables. To eat vegetables, it was a very hard task for me to do. It was like choosing between life and death or whatever. And at the time, the goodies were life, and then the vegetables was like death. So unfortunately, I was just sucked into that. And then I just saw myself on I have a security camera in my living room. I watched myself looking back at the security camera footage. I had to slow that down because it's kind of twister, but I had to look back on it, and I looked at myself and I saw myself walking, girl. I was walking like I was struggling. I was walking like Humpty Dumpty. I was walking like I had an extra 260 pounds on me, and I was just sludging through the house. Like, I was just sludging through the house. And I did not like the way I looked. I was so shocked that I looked that way, because when you're in your own skin, it's like hard for you to acknowledge how big you are until you look on other things. I would see through like pictures and stuff, but me walking, I was like, what in the world? Like, that was so discouraging or whatever. But after a while, I was like, yeah, I gotta make a change. I need to make a change. So, yeah, so the diet consists of, or the lifestyle choice consists of meat, vegetables, and that's about it. I could eat like dairy, like cheese and stuff, but other than that, I'm not going anywhere else. So that's how my life was before this lifestyle change. Now, during the beginning, in the beginning stages of me cutting out these foods that I was addicted to for years, the first 3 days, the first day was easy, which was surprising. The second day, I started getting a headache, and moving forward, I think that week, the full week or whatever, I was feeling sluggish. I was feeling like I didn't have enough energy, and I believe that's just because my body's was so used to having access to the bad energy, the bad, foods, the quick carbs, the quick sugars, that it was dependent on me ingesting those things to have its energy and not relying on the fat stores in my body. So I learned that. So I think it was just feeling that sluggishness and that tiredness from switching energy sources. So now that I'm not eating sugar, now that I'm not eating carbs, it has to find another source of energy, which was fat. So I was feeling sluggish. What else? My eyesight became blurry. I was like, it was hard for me to focus. So I was looking up, is this right? What should I do? But that is the symptoms of withdrawal from the sugars and all that type of stuff. So I got through that, after the first 3 days or whatever. Finding things to eat was pretty easy. I just made like hamburger with no hamburger bun, unsweetened ketchup, mustard, onions on lettuce, spaghetti with no pasta noodles. I would use a linguine. Not linguine. Sorry. What do you call that? I would use a vegetable for the noodles. I'll just say that because I forgot the name of it. The vegetable for the noodles, and I would just add cheese and meat. I would eat eggs, turkey bacon, nuts, seaweed snacks. Did I say eggs? I would eat eggs, fish, salmon, anything. Like, once you get your at least 3 things that you like to enjoy down, like, it's easy to maneuver. Just find you some meat, find you some vegetables, excuse me. So what else happened when I started this lifestyle change? I could have been like over 200, because I didn't check my weight. I never checked my weight because I was like scared. I knew I was more than what I wanted to be, so I was scared to look at the weight. So I didn't look at the weight until a week later, and my weight was 197. So that's why I believe I was like 200 or whatever. And then another week after that, I checked it, and it was 195 after another week, and then it kept going out. Right now, I don't know if this weight is true because my scale been acting a little funny. 189 was my last weigh-in, and it's only been like 3 days after this, the 2 weeks or whatever. But so it is helping. I did get used to, the foods that I choose to eat that doesn't have any sugar, that doesn't have any carbs. It's a lot of things that does have sugar, like pasta, beans, canned soups. I mean everything that is within the aisles. Now, if you go to the produce section and the meat section, there's going to be sugar in certain bacons and certain sausages. But if you get like ground beef, lamb, fish, steak, there's not going to be any sugar in there. So that's what I stuck to. That's what I'm sticking to. My snacks would be like, what do you call it? Like smoked salmon and onion and chive cream cheese, eggs, nuts. Did I say seaweed? I love seaweed. So seaweed snacks. So I would eat that. After a week, my energy became more stable. More stable. Of course, I was losing weight. Low hunger. I barely felt hungry. They said it's because of your blood sugar not spiking and stuff, but my hunger was like almost none. I ate one meal and then I was good. So the low hunger. What else? No food cravings, clear skin, feeling light, no acid reflux, and no bloating. And then I also felt more motivated to do more, like move around, exercise and stuff like that, because I feel like once you see your weight coming down, you want to do even more. You want to like do more to make it come down even more. And now that I'm not addicted or feeling the urge to eat any chips or cookies or cakes, it makes it easier for me to choose the right meal, because I can only eat so much, even though I think that it's a pretty wide variety of foods that you can eat while you make this change in your life. For me, I think I made the right decision. I love the choice that I made, and it's causing me to be more disciplined, and it's spilling over into other areas of my life. Let's say I'm becoming more disciplined in choosing the right foods to eat, and not falling back into my old habits of eating sugars and stuff. That motivated me to draw it over to, okay, let me exercise 3 times a week. And then that made me shovel it onto, okay, let me be more consistent with this and that. So doing little changes in your life, especially your diet, which is the biggest part of your life. Every day you eat something, or you feel like you have to eat something. When you change something in that area of your life, it's bound to spill over into other areas. I feel more motivated. I feel more fulfilled in my life. I feel more like I got this. I'm in control, and nothing is going to control me. I control the situation. So hopefully you guys like this video and like the information that I'm giving. Is really, I feel like it's a very good choice if you make. It will be hard in the beginning to not eat what you're used to eating, like sugars and the carbs and stuff. But at the end of the day, it will be very beneficial to you, like it was to me. Hopefully you feel the same. And I will keep you guys updated. Hopefully I'll find a better weight scale so that I could be more precise with my weight measurements, because I don't know if it's the scale or if it's the floors in this place. But other than that, hopefully I got through this clearly and you could understand me and I wasn't jumping all over the place. And I'll see you guys next time on my next video. Thank you for watching again. Bye.